Hey, welcome everyone. Today is Wednesday. I mean, it's a slow day for YouTube. I don't expect anybody to be on here today, but I'm just going to try and create some new ideas. This is idea day today. Trying to see why this isn't. Oh, there it goes. It's just on a delay. But I got the chat going if anybody comes on. So let's get the world spinning there. The crazy world. I'm coming up with this new idea. I'll probably do it by the end of this week, but it's pretty cool. It's these graphs I'm going to make that show you the terrain, and it'll help you get you ideas on how to paint. I don't have it done yet, or I'd show you. It's a plastic sheet of paper, a plastic that's clear. It's going to have lines on it, and you'll have a different terrain. You know how you use lines, how they can use lines to show a black hole? It's going to be the same thing, but if you have a mountain back here, you can lay this piece of plastic up there, and it'll show you how the terrain is going to go. And I'll have different sheets for terrain going this way, straight at us, sideways, mountains. It'll be pretty cool. It's just to get your eye used to seeing, because if you're new at landscapes, if this is new to you, it takes a while for your eye to get used to what's going on. I'm going to put an undertone on today. I pretty much have all the colors down here: earth tones, burnt umber, burnt sienna, yellow ochre, Indian yellow, yellow. This is that magenta. I'm using phthalo green this time, so I put black in it. Look at that. Look how dark it is. Phthalo green. And then I put yellow here and put a little bit in there. Cerulean blue and cobalt blue. Let's grab a little bit of that magenta. I don't know if I'm saying it right. And then let's put a little more white and a little bit of cobalt blue in there. This will be the undertone. We'll get your brush wet with water. This is just going to be the undertone. I just did a live 20 minutes ago, and I gessoed the back of this painting with black so the light can't get through it. So last summer, it's summer now, but I'll go out on the patio and paint. But the sunlight will get through, and you can't really see what I'm doing. So I used to have to put a board behind the painting to keep the light from getting through. But now I just gesso the back with black, and I won't have to put that board up anymore. And it also tightens the canvas like you wouldn't believe. It's so tight. It's kind of scary how tight that canvas is. I mean, it won't give you nightmares, but it's pretty tight. which is nice when you use a knife up there. It'll work really nice if you do a lot of knife work. There's my undertone. Today I kind of want to do like impressionism, I'm thinking. I tried to do one yesterday. I didn't even post it because it didn't come out too good. But today I'm going to do it differently. I'm going to do it a little different, okay? Instead of doing each section individually is what I was trying to do. That's what was the problem. I'm actually going to design the landscape first, and then I'll know where all my colors go, because I was trying to do like a tree here, a tree here, a tree here. That doesn't work. You gotta have some type of layout here. I mean, I like to improvise, but you gotta at least know where the mountains are gonna be, and a few things you gotta have set, like the horizon, things like that. I'll show you. I'll show you what I mean. But just for now, this is going to be the what's cool about this undertone, like if I put a color on top of it, it makes it look cool. The color I'm putting on top, it kind of gives it a different look, because it's not reflecting the white underneath there anymore. It's reflecting whatever colors here. I got a lot of different tones in here. It kind of turned a little purple because I put blue in it, but that's all right. Looks pretty good. I'm gonna put a little green in here. Just because I think I'm gonna have like green grass down here. Alright, there's my undertone. That's good enough. Let me get started now. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Ugh. Ellie, if you there's your 18 by 24, I guess. I'll probably be doing your painting this week. I'm off tomorrow. I'm off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I work Sunday. So I got Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I'll do your painting. I'll do it live. I had one of my members commission a piece, so I'll do her painting live, and then she can have a video of her painting. Watch how it got created. That's pretty cool. It's a cool idea. All right, I'm trying to find a bristle brush. When I did my oil paintings, I used chip brushes, but I don't know where I put them. So I'm gonna have to use a fan brush, oil fan brush. This is a number 4 for my trees. Uh, I'm gonna use burnt umber. I'm gonna put a little black in it to darken it up. And a knife. So the whole idea is to have, I want to have surrounding trees all around and then sky in the middle here. Uh, what I'm going to do today is make the horizon lower. Uh, I'm going to put a hill here like this. A hill coming in front of that, and then we'll have like the horizon across there. Yeah, and then there's going to be I'm going to have trees going up on each side with coming from way down here, and then all encircled with trees here. I'm not sure how it's going to turn out, but we'll see. So what I want to do today is I'm actually going to lay out all the dark first. This is Dalo green, but it has uh, black in it. This might take a while to surround this. I'm stamping it in, but I'm going to end up, brushing. I'll be brushing colors over that once I get going. I'm just trying to get the idea in here right now. Basically want I want all these leaves to be different colors and stuff. They're not all going to be green. They're going to be, some are going to be like yellow, some will be orange. It all depends on how I highlight them. Now, if I had my chip brush, I'd probably be done already with this part. I kind of like that. I like that. I don't. It's got a kind of a cool shape in there. So I might as well. I'm going to end up having put some trees on these hills. Coming down. Do 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 do. Trying something different today. I'm always trying something different. See how that's looking so far. Wow, a lot of green. Lots of green. So I went to work already. So glad I'm off tomorrow. I've got a gig on Saturday. Lisa and I at Bickerson's. If you're in Seattle, you should come and check us out. I think we play 7 to 9. It's getting to the point now we can play outside. Bickerson has this nice stage outside, and it's pretty much all covered. He's got this nice outdoor place. It kind of looks like he's got heaters out there. the stage is really nice, and they got a nice sound system. We're going to try their sound system out this time. I've been hauling my system around every time we go play, and it's starting to get a little too heavy for me. Where's my small brush? I think I want to make that water back there. I'm going to do that. I'm going to mix some cobalt blue. Really light. I can almost bring it up a little higher, I think. I think that's going to end up being the ocean out there. Pretty cool. A really nice tight canvas. Got a little bit of tonalism going on here. You let that grain mix into the sky, it's okay. Before Impressionism became a thing, the artists used to do like a tonalism, which is what look. This is what it looks like, where the green tree is mixing with the blue I had. It's more of an oil technique, but sometimes it works with acrylic because it'll stay wet for a while. You'll get some of that green to mix into the sky. It makes it look kind of cool. All right. It's looking pretty good. It's just a small body of water there. I'm thinking I might have to run. I'm gonna leave it like that because I like that. I like the way that looks. I gotta start drying my brush off. Oh yeah, it'd be a long trip from Cincinnati. That's all right. We got Lisa's in charge of our YouTube channel, so she puts on a lot of videos of us playing here and there, but she's more into the shorts. I don't know, man. It's like I can't imagine somebody wants to just hear 10 seconds of our song, but they do. I'd rather hear the whole song, but I can't wait for these short attention spans to come back to long videos. I mean, you're not going to learn anything watching 30 seconds of art tip. All right, it's looking pretty good actually. Better than yesterday. There's a lot of trees here, man. That's pretty good. I think I may end up this is looking really cool. I may end up just doing it like realistic, but keep this tonalism in here. See how the green from the trees mixes into the sky? It's an actual technique called tonalism, and you would want to leave that in there, okay? You would leave it in the painting. You don't cover it up. I haven't been drying my brush, so the water kind of got washed down here a little bit. Well, that's supposed to be a body of water. Maybe if I put white on top of it, let's see what happens. There we go. There we go. That's there we go. Now it looks like the ocean going off to the back. My mom's been watching my lives, believe it or not. She likes that painting I did the other day with the canyon and the water, the small stream down in the water. So my mom likes Catalina Islands, so I'm gonna do a painting for her. The Catalina Islands. I've never been there. I've been to California, but I've never been to Catalina Island. I'm really liking this now because since I put the color up in the sky for the trees, I know where the trees are going to be now. And it just makes it easier. It mix a little brown and white. And getting ahead of myself, but I just want to see what if this is going to work all right. Yeah, I think it'll be all right. Cool. I'm going to finish this up down here. I'm just going to keep it coming at yellow and brown here. I like this golden color. I got enough green up here, so I'm going to keep this coming with yellow ochre and yellow. Whoops, I grabbed Indian yellow instead. That's all right. Wow, that Indian yellow is like really bright. Look at that. I want to make little things in here though. Yeah, that's pretty bright. Yeah, I grabbed the Indian yellow. Uh, Pretty cool. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I'll probably use a stencil brush and highlight those trees. You've probably never seen me use the stencil brush. It's been a while since I pulled that out. And I'll show you why I don't use it too often. Because I don't usually do those types of trees. I always do the evergreen trees. So that's one reason. But I bet you got to practice all your trees. I mean, I'm not really good at this style of tree, but if you're going to be an artist, you got to learn how to do all the trees. So I'm going to use a little bit of a brown underneath those trees real quick. I'm going to use the burnt sienna, right, with some white. Let me dry the brush off. It's burnt sienna mixed with some white. What it does, it kind of creates like little hills going up, and it puts the shadow, it automatically puts the shadow in between for you. Kind of looks cool. This looking really good. I hope I do these trees good, because I want these trees to look like three-dimensional, okay? I got to give the trees some depth. Because I'm really liking this painting, man. Really liking this. Daniel, you're probably the only one watching, if you're still on. There's the crazy world going. I got my Stetson hat on today. It's not my favorite hat because it looks like I'm a farmer or something. Uh, so what I'm going to do right now, because I like the way I got the sky, I guess. I got to come in here like I did these trees and put a nice finished edge on. I don't have to, because I can do it with the highlighting. But the trees got to have a little more finished edge, like that. See what I mean? Because when I did the sky, I hit it with the paintbrush, and I knocked the edge off. So I'm just trying to make some little leaves at the very edge. Just barely go into the sky, because you don't want to mess up this tonalism here, see? Where the green mixed into the sky. Yeah, that looks better. It looks more finished. All right. Sweet. Wow, look how cool that's looking. It's really dark on the edges, but I'm going to highlight them. So it's just what I'm going for right now is all these little things in the sky, all these little leaves and stuff. Looks pretty good. I want to also fix up some of these tree tops here. That one looks okay. I like the way that one looks. Very good. I like how this one looks small, and then it looks like there's a little space here to run a pathway here. Let's do a couple pathways. Let's bring some pathways down to the water. Uh, I'll bring one from right here. I'm going to make two of them, from one from back here. This may end up being a good painting. It's looking pretty good. I gotta think. I think I see what's going on here. I can have this tree be in front here. These will be further in the distance. I got one tree here up front. These can be in the back. What I'm thinking about using is a stencil brush to put in all the highlights. Looks like this. See how it has more bristles uh, dead on, so you can touch the color on there. What I think I'm gonna do to get started is use white real quick. A very small amount of white, maybe with a little green in it. There's not going to be much paint on here. It's just to get some ideas going in here first. it needs to be even less than that. More on the white, more on the white side. It's not hitting me yet. Biddy-bid-biddy-boo, biddy-biddy-doo. It's going to be a lot of work. It's going to be a lot of work up there. Uh, man, it could end up being a good painting. It's just going to be a lot of work. And I don't like this idea about having to stamp it like this. It's not really the best way. But I'm just trying to get the shapes. It's kind of hard to see all the shapes in there. I kind of see a tree here, then a tree up higher, and then this one behind. It's looking pretty good though. I don't even know what I'm going to do down here yet. 50 minutes. 50 minutes. Let me try a little bit of yellow here, and let me make this one tree in the front stand out. This dark one is going to be like behind it because I want it to look layered in there. I'm going to grab a little yellow, mix it in with some white. And Let's see what happens here. It looks really good right here where I'm standing. It doesn't look good in the camera though, for some reason. Because it's on an angle. So if you see this tree on the left now, this one here is this. I think this is pretty much this whole tree right here, and then all this stuff will be further back. I don't like that yellow. I'm gonna make it a little green now. We'll use a lighter green for this tree. Yeah, that looks better than that yellow. Now you see why I don't do these trees. They take some time. I mean, that's why I do. That's why you always see me doing the evergreen trees because they're easier. Do 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 do. Ba da ba 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 ba. So me and Lisa, we sing a lot of Ringo Starr. Ringo Starr just came out with a new album, actually. something happened here, but I don't like. There we go. Trying to make it look more full. I kind of went over that yellow with the darker green because it was just too bright for me. And then who else? You remember Billy Joel? He came out with a new song, I think. All right. Well, these trees are going to take a while. Do 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 do. So what I think I'll do, I'll keep this one dark, medium dark. I'm going to highlight it, but with the darker green, and then I'll leave all this dark in here. This up here, I can actually make. Let's try an orange up in here. I'm thinking like I don't know, Indian yellow maybe with we'll try a little Indian yellow. It might be too bright though. Yeah, I'll do different colors up here. Do 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 do. If you don't like stamping, you can still you can brush the color on if you want. If you want it to look more like you used like a paintbrush, but the only reason I'm stamping it is because it gets the color on there kind of like a tree, you know. It just like pushes it in there. It's not the best way to paint. I mean, if you're a professional, but it gets the job done. It is called stamping, but but you can kind of get the idea why I don't do those trees very often. They take time, and I don't know if this is boring for you to watch or what. The trick here is just to use a little bit of paint on the brush, just and you don't want it to be too wet. It's just straight paint. It's really coming along together. I got one like on there. I'm gonna give it a second like because I like it. Yeah, turn the lights back on. That's right. Turn the lights back on. Poor Billy Joel when he was first came out on glass houses, he made millions of dollars, and his own uh, agent ripped him off, uh, kept all the money. So that's why he had to come out with a. He came out with another album. Uh, was supposed to. It was like hundreds of millions of dollars. That guy ripped them off. It's looking pretty good. I think I want to have a light yellow there now. We'll see. Just something lighter right in here. Like even a light green. It really takes a little extra time to do this, but I think it's coming out okay. This is I really can't give you any advice on this because I'm kind of doing this on the fly. I know to make, if you want to make this stand out more, you got to pick a spot here in the middle, and I'll try it right now and show you. I'll rinse the brush off, and hopefully it's still a little wet in there, the paint. And you just take a little bit of white right here in the middle. Wipe your brush off. And you want to kind of blend that into that color though. That's why it works good with oil paint. It'll make that, it's supposed to make it look like it has a little dimension. That's a little bit too big of a white spot. Let me try it up here on a little white here. And you can pick out little spots everywhere. Just hit it with the little white. It's looking pretty good. I'm really liking this. It almost looks like a sunset now, doesn't it? It's hard to tell because the sky is really dark compared to the trees. All right, so now you could go back in here again on these trees and really get some detail going on in there. I pretty much have the colors established. This green up here, uh, you just take a lighter green now. A lighter green. You don't have to make it too light, but you can come in here and hit like some of the sections that are where you think it's like leaves in there, like a round section of the trees. But this is too big. It's too big to do it. So you could use a small little brush. And put a little bit of highlights out here in this dark area. Wow. I really like this now. It's coming out good. Oh yeah, I just saw that. Get your upper corners. Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to leave it like a light blue up there. Let's start with a light blue upper corners. I'm gonna try. Yeah, I'll just stick with the cobalt blue because I like cobalt blue when you mix white in it. All right, thanks Daniel for noticing that. I didn't want to bring the trees all the way up because then I wouldn't get that round look up there. So much better today than yesterday. Yesterday I was just like I was coming up with some crazy ideas yesterday that none of them worked out. I didn't even upload any of those live streams because I didn't like them. This one I like. This one's coming out great. I've never done a painting like this before. So there's a lot to be done. I mean, I put the tree trunks in there again and put branches and think about clouds in here. Man, let me try a cloud because the cloud style that I do kind of matches these trees. And I think one of those clouds in here might match well with the way I do those trees. So let's try a white cloud. I gotta get some fresh water. This water's too green now. All right, here we go. Some clouds. I'm gonna keep them small because the picture looks pretty far away. This looks like it's pretty far away, especially down here. I should just use a knife. Uh, it's kind of a big brush to be using down here. Yeah, I think that this cloud style kind of matches what's going on in the trees. So I just got to determine how high to bring these clouds. But that looks pretty cool. Let me put just one, like a round one here. See what it looks like. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. I kind of like it. I like it. Well, I think I'm going to end this one and then I have to do a part two because it's already hour and 20 minutes. But look at that so far. Wow. I'm really digging it. Yeah, those trees I won't do any more until I start. I'll probably do another live tomorrow on part two for this because see the tonalism in the sky here where the green and the sky kind of mix with the trees. Yeah, look it up. If you've never heard of tonalism, it's a pretty cool style. They used it before Impressionism. And then once Impressionism came out, then this style kind of went away, the tonalism. But man, this is looking pretty good. I never do these trees, that's why it's taken so long. And they're really not my forte. But I'm liking it, I'm digging it. We'll see you later, Daniel. Let's see who else it was in here. Whoever else is in here, we'll see you. We'll talk to you later. And if you subscribed, thank you so much. Thanks to all the new subscribers. Cheers, everybody. Have a good week.